Fun in the first half. Stressful in the second half. But we won by 15. What is up, Finn fans? Miami Dolphins beat the Houston Texans 30-15. It was 30-0 at halftime. And then the wheels fell off that sucker. We're going to talk about it. There's a lot to talk about in this game. Like I said, it was a tale of two halves. The first half, the Miami Dolphins were just completely dominant. And then the second half, it wasn't even the second half. It was like the third quarter, the defense fell asleep at the wheel, it seemed like. And then the fourth quarter, towards the middle to end, they woke up and were like, all right, well, we need to stop farting around here. But yeah, first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at stats. Kyle Allen, 26-39, 215 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Dare Agunbowell, 4 carries, 14 yards. Kyle Allen, 4 carries for 12 yards. Damian Pierce, we shut down their run. Their run wasn't doing anything. Jordan Akins, 5 receptions, 61 yards. Brandon Cooks, 5 catches for 59 yards. 1 touchdown to Jordan Akins. Nico Collins, 6 catches for 44 yards. Then we look at the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa, 22 for 36, 299 yards and a touchdown. He then got taken out of the game, not for injury purposes, but because, and we'll get to it, the offensive line was scaring the crap out of everyone. Skylar Thompson, 1 for 5, 6 yards. Wasn't good. I'll talk about that. Jeff Wilson, 13 carries for 39 yards, 1 touchdown. Myles Gaskin, 6 carries for 17 yards. And then Tyreek Hill, 6 catches for 85 yards. Jalen Waddle, 5 catches for 85 yards. River Craycraft, 4 catches for 55 yards. Trent Sherfield, 2 catches for 33. And Cedric Wilson, 2 catches for 26. And then fumbles. Skylar Thompson had a fumble that we lost, unfortunately. Eric Rowe got a fumble, a forced fumble. Jerome Baker, forced fumble. Bradley Chubb, forced fumble. Interceptions on Andrew Van Ginkel, fantastic. And Veron McKinley, fantastic there. Sacks, Landon Roberts, Jalen Phillips, Jerome Baker, Duke Riley, and Bradley Chubb all had sacks today. Sanders, 3 for 3 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. Sanders, love seeing that, my man. So let's talk about this game. Like I said, in the first half, the Miami Dolphins were just doing whatever the flip they wanted at any point. They had the interception on the Texans. The Texans' first couple drives were interception, punt. The Houston Texans' first couple drives were punt, interception, punt, and then it wasn't until the end of the second half, that they got the touchdown. Yeah. And then for the Dolphins offense, it was field goal, touchdown, then we punted, then touchdown, field goal. Feel like we were constantly scoring, doing whatever we wanted. And then the second half happened. And then it was punt, touchdown. See, that doesn't make sense. I don't think they scored a touchdown before half. No, they didn't. This drive summary is crap. Anyway, they didn't score a touchdown until the second half. The Houston Texans. We shut them out completely in the first half, and we scored 30 points. It was 30-0 at halftime. Then the second half, the Dolphins offense couldn't do anything. Teron Armstead gets banged up. It's a pectoral injury. I don't know the severity of it, and we won't know the severity of it until tomorrow. Austin Jackson then goes out late in the game with another ankle injury. So both of our tackles, again, down and out. And we're about to go over to the West Coast to face the 49ers. Fantastic. Couldn't be happier about that. But once Armstead went out and they put Shell at left tackle, I was thinking he would do better than he did. But it was like sack after sack after sack after sack. Let me pull up the first drive in the third quarter. Yeah, sack. It was a 5-yard sack and then a 2-yard run and then an 8-yard sack, and then we punted it. Then Tua came back out. It was a 7-yard sack, a 2-yard run, a 5-yard pass, and then we punted it. And then Skylar Thompson comes in. So in 2 series without Teron Armstead in there, Tua was sacked 1, 2, 3 times. Over the past how many games, Tua was not even sacked 3 times. So all of a sudden, Teron Armstead comes out, and the whole offensive line just disintegrated. And especially on that left side, you can tell how important Teron Armstead is. So then Skylar Thompson comes in, and he struggled. And again, obviously he's going to struggle with the offensive line the way it is. But there was instances where he should have made the throws, right? There was the throw in the ground to Jalen Waddle, and then there was a throw he tried to get to Sherfield. He was sporadic, right? He was letting the pressure get to him a little bit. We won, right? Then the defense, like I said, in the first half shut him down, and then it seemed like in the second half we weren't sending pressure, we weren't blitzing, and we were sending 3 and dropping everyone into zone, playing a soft defense, right? We weren't being aggressive anymore. Hey, we're up by 30, let's just prevent them from getting in the end zone, yada yada. And then there was the pass to I'll tell you his name, that he just ran through people. Jordan Akins just ran through people, caught it, and just ran, because we sent the blitz at the wrong time, had our corners too far off. It was a slant play, and just did whatever he wanted to. The deep pass to Cooks, bad call there. So it seemed like the second half, all of a sudden the defensive calls were just off, and the aggression wasn't there anymore until all of a sudden we're only up by 15, and then all of a sudden, all right, we're going to be a little bit more aggressive on defense. And then that's where the sacks started coming in. That's where Veron McKinley's interception came in. That's where all of a sudden we started playing more aggressive again. They need to not do that. And they need to stop scaring the crap out of us. And they need to just play 60 straight minutes of aggressive football. And I said that in the preview, that can't take your foot off the gas. And they kind of took their foot off the gas. On offense and on defense. They took their foot off the gas a little bit. We did not run when we should have. There was one series, we passed it 3 times. When we're just trying to, just run the ball. I don't even care if we got that much production. It eats up the clock and stuff. Some of the play calling here and there was questionable on offense and on defense. Not having Teron Armstead out there definitely hurt. Definitely hurt. It killed the offense completely. I don't know how bad his pectoral injury is. I'm hoping it's not that bad. I'm hoping he can play against the 49ers, because it'll be huge if that man can't play against the 49ers. Because the game is going to be hard enough as it is, especially going to the West Coast and how well the 49ers are playing. I'm just looking at my notes. Skylar Thompson, that fumbled snap, killed a drive where he actually was moving the ball down the field. He pulled his hands out before Connor Williams. He put the ball in there, fumbled that. But, at one point they took Tua and Hill out, and not because of injuries. During the live stream, so many people, I still have my scoreboard up here. I just realized I still have the scoreboard up here. So many people had to constantly remind everybody that he's not injured. They took him out so he didn't get injured, especially with that one scary sack where he got bent backwards. He's fine. Tua's fine. Hill's fine. They were just taken out because we were up by 30. On hindsight, we didn't score any more points once those 2 guys came off the field. But we also didn't score any points when they're on the field. I'll say that. We had 2 series with them on there. The offensive line was just garbage. Without Teron Armstead, it's just a world of a difference of an offensive line. So I don't know what this is going to entail. It shows how important Teron Armstead is to this offensive line. It shows how important he is to this team. So again, I'm hoping this pectoral injury is just a strain of some sort or whatever, and he's able to go for Sunday. But that is me hoping that the stars align perfectly, because with pectoral injuries, they can be so fickle, and he might miss a couple weeks, which is going to suck so bad, because they're going to take Shell and they're going to put him back at right tackle because Austin Jackson tweaked his ankle and he sucks. So they're going to put him back at right tackle, and then it's who's going to play left tackle? I don't know. I'm just sitting here in just a state of oh God. But we're 8-3 and we're back in first place, and we're in second place of the AFC. So let's enjoy this, because this game banged us up, and that's why they took out the guys when they did. But I'll keep you guys updated. I'll have a video out for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I normally do my deeper dive. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do a deeper dive tonight. I'll put that out tomorrow early, or I'll wait till the information comes out about Teron Armstead and I'll do a video then. I'll decide. If I wait for Teron Armstead news to come out, the deeper dive video will come out later, around 7. And if I don't, it'll be out early, and then maybe I'll do a video when we get the news. But again, tale of two halves. It was a blowout, 30-0. And then soft defense allowed them back in 15. And we stopped them on two 2-point conversions. They tried to throw a 2-point conversion at Laramie Tunsil, which I think is hilarious. We should have just let them catch it, just to be like, thank you for everything you've done for us, Laramie. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on everything. Love you guys. Had fun in the live stream. Next week, game's at 4. So it's going to be a late game. But other than that, guys, a win is a win. It sucks. Hopefully Teron Armstead's all right. I'm going to keep saying that, put it out in the universe. I'm going to say it and say it and say it. And let's just keep chaining together these W's. That's it. Like I said, I wanted to win by 20. We won by 15. I'm upset about that. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later. Like usual, stay classy. Fins up.